Hello, my name is Annie, and today I'm going to share with you all how to control attention and overpower procrastination. Well, you might notice that sometimes the urge to put off something unpleasant like a homework or some other important task is just too strong to resist, right? Even though we know that we gotta finish the particular task eventually. Well, this is procrastination. Now, procrastination is not something new, is it? We all struggle with it, at least a little bit. Well, procrastination is not just laziness, it's actually a lot more complex than that. Sometimes it's a problem related to emotion regulation or trying to avoid stress or pain by doing things that might give us temporary pleasure but are not exactly the things that we should be doing at the moment. Having low self control is also a reason why we procrastinate in the first place, why we often fail to resist the urge to put off something unpleasant until the end date arrives. Now, let's talk real quick about my story of procrastination. So, for literally a long time, I was doing everything at the last moment, no matter what it was. Maybe it was an essay to write or a physics project that I was working on. I was always putting it off until the submission did arrive. This whole time, I was feeling guilty about it, but doing it anyway. It actually took me a lot of time to convince myself that I really need to stop it. I really need to do something about this. I gotta find the whys, like why I tend to seek temporary pleasure instead of handling the workload. I figured that I need to change my perspective of stress, of pain, and pleasure. I need to work on self control. Anyways, here comes the good part. You don't have to spend a lot of time like me to figure out a solution to your procrastinating habit. Here, FOCI makes the work easier for you. Now I know it might sound a little bit confusing that how can this little gadget possibly help us with that? Well, if used properly, this little gadget can do wonders for you. So as you all know that you have to clip this gadget using this belt close to your stomach. And also you have to install the FOCI app into your device. Now let's say you are feeling a little bit procrastinative. Like you are in this procrastinative state where your desire and emotion make the decisions for you. And then you rationalize afterwards. You know that you don't feel like being in your own control. While using FOCA, you can tell that you are in this procrastinative state when you receive advance warning on the risk of procrastinative loop. When you start to form distracted streaks in the app, it tells you that your focus is offline and you are likely to have been carried away by distractions for quite some time. Now, what's your part of your job? Like, how are you going to get yourself out of the procrastinative state? First, do an anti-procrastination self-talk. Like it's not difficult or something, it's just simple. You just have to look in the mirror and remind yourself of all the good moments from your journey, of the goal that you have been working on, the good moments from it, the times when you did excellent in your exams, or per se when you co-workers praised you because you did an excellent presentation. Remind yourself of all those happy moments from every little achievement. But not only that, remind yourself of the regrets of procrastinating, like the embarrassment of missing a deadline for your school assignment or not contributing enough in your group project while all of your partners are working day and night. Remind yourself that you wouldn't want an uncertain future, you would not want to receive bad grades in your finals, or how you would not like if you don't get the job which you have always dreamed of. Tell yourself that yes, I can do this because I have that potential. Remind yourself of all the achievements that you're proud of, like the time when you won at the quiz competition or organized a successful event at your workplace. Self talk makes use of psychological commitment and consistency and would create cognitive dissonance, an unpleasant feeling if the self talk is inconsistent with your subconscious decision to pinch your fear or bad memories in order to make yourself feel better. The process of unpinching these memories is emotionally painful and challenging at the same time, but however, the benefit is huge. You can use these memories to gather your emotional strengths to make decisions that would otherwise be too hard to make. Motivation can be whatever you want. If you master the skill of eliciting the right memory and associated emotion and desire, this skill of consciously manipulating your motivation can give you an iron will. Then you can do a 10-minute level 2 biofeedback training. This training will help you find self control so that you can beat those procrastination impulses. Get the feel for controlling these ripples, with a good mastery of level 1 training reflex. You would probably need 30 seconds to grasp its oscillatory motion and turn it golden. The ripples would start to converge when you achieve 80% control and would fully converge when you manage to sustain 10 minutes in this self state of control. So, how do you do this? It's very easy actually. You just need to deliberately relax your body every time you breathe in. Try to feel as much bodily sensation as you can as you breathe out every time. Just repeat these two steps. It's actually important to use this focused breathing technique with the guidance from inhale and exhale beat. This is actually a screenshot that I took earlier from the app. It's a written form of the focused breathing technique. Hope it would help you understand it better.